Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and what I've got here is the OSOMount Arc Pro. This is a universal smartphone mount designed primarily for use in a vehicle, but you could quite as easily use it inside your home as well. And I'm going to show you around the product to let you know what I think about it. And also, if you watch right to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a chance to win one of these. There are actually 3 up for grabs, so please do stay tuned all the way to the very end. So it's made of plastic, as you can see. We've got a suction cup at this end. At the moment we've got the long extension arm on, so you'd use this if you're in a car perhaps and you were attaching this to a dashboard, and then this would extend down to a more user accessible position. And then we've got adjustment where you can move the smartphone up and down, and then we've also got a ball mechanism here, so you can adjust the orientation of the smartphone into landscape or portrait and adjust the angle of it as well. Now, worth noting that also inside the box is this shorter part, so you can actually swap this extension arm out. I'll show you this in a short while actually installed, and you can use this just without the extension arm. So let's have a look at how you would actually use this with the extension arm in place. So here we go, we're going to actually install this on this bookshelf behind me here. This is, with all intents and purposes, the same as installing it on a dashboard. We've got the suction cup mount on the back here. It has got also a tab that you push down. So you push this down to lock it into position. So we're going to do that straight away. So we're going to pop this onto our dashboard like so. We're going to push it down and lock it into position. Now you can adjust the angle of this arm here, and this little rubber part on the bottom is going to rest against your dashboard. There's not enough friction in this joint to hold the weight of a smartphone by itself. You'll see what I mean when I actually put the smartphone in place. Now we can adjust this as well in height. So we've got 2 little tabs, which I'll show you in greater detail in a short while. And we push those in, and then we can put it up to a higher position, or indeed we can grab those tabs and push it into the middle position or right down in the low position again. So let's just put it around about midway. And we can also obviously turn this around. We've got a ball joint we can loosen off on the back. So let's just do that, and we can actually rotate this round and angle this portion separately. So we'll give a little bit of tension to that, and then we've got last 2 bits here. We've got 2 buttons here that we can push, and that releases the side arms. We've got padding either side, padding on the bottom, so it's not going to damage your smartphone. You put your smartphone in the holder, push these 2 back in to grip your smartphone nice and firmly, and that is the smartphone in position. And as I mentioned before, we can adjust the angle, we can put it into landscape or portrait orientation, and this arm here that adjusts at the back, it won't hold a smartphone normally. It is at the moment, but normally the smartphone will creep down. So it's very important that this part here actually rests on another part of your vehicle just to hold this into a nice angle. And that's primarily how you use it with this long arm extension. Very, very adjustable. One of the better sort of smartphone holders that I've seen to use inside your vehicle. So let's show you how we swap this over, and it is very simple indeed. If we come around to the back here, we need this in the down position because we need to gain access to this little button. So we push this button in, and then we can release the long arm. So we're removing the long arm and we're replacing it with this shorter arm just here. Just simply clips into place. Now before I put the front faceplate on, I'll just show you these 2 little tabs. This is what allows you to make it higher or lower. So we pull these in, and then we can slide this up and down to a lower or a higher position. So that's really neatly engineered. I like that a lot. And now we need to put the front plate on. So we simply unscrew here, like so, pull this off. A little bit of a tug on it just to remove it. It's very tight. There we go. So that's removed. We need the little threaded mount, and then we simply push this back into position like so, and then we tighten up the threaded mount on the back. So we're good to go. We've now got that as we need it. Very, very easy to do. So let's remove this sticky pad bit here and release the suction cup, and then we can stick it to the desk. So you'll see just how effective this is. So we're going to put this in position like so. We're going to pull this tab down to lock it into position, and that is not going anywhere. Very, very firm. And then we've got all of this adjustment. so we can adjust the angle of our smartphone, and we can also, if I just put it round to this angle, if we push these two tabs in either side here, we can actually release these two side arms like so. That allows us to get our smartphone and put it into the holder and then grip these back in nice and firm. So it's got a nice firm grip on the smartphone. We can then put it into landscape orientation. We can tighten this ball joint up a little bit, and we can put it into portrait orientation. We can adjust the angle. We can still get access to these little side adjusters as well. So if we want it to go lower, we can put it lower. And we've just got a really flexible solution to getting our smartphone into the position that we want it. And again, just to demonstrate that, if we want it to go higher, we simply just clip it in at a higher position. Very, very good indeed. Very impressive device. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I'm going to be giving away 3 of these. So 3 of you have a chance of winning an OSOMount Arc Pro. How cool is that? So if you want to actually be in with a chance of winning one of these, there is a tweet in the video description. All you need to do is copy and paste that tweet and tweet it out from your Twitter account, and that gets you an entry into the competition. How cool is that? And then after about a week to 10 days, I will actually randomly pick 3 winners, and you'll each get one of these OSOMount Arc Pros. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit like on this video. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon in another video on the Geekanoids channel.